Hey everybody, I'm Michael Matera, and this channel is all about finding joy in the journey, both in and out of the classroom. Today's video, we're talking about an engagement strategy that I use, and I used kind of before all of this social distancing, and now I had to sort of tweak it a little bit and make it work, and I gotta tell you, huge success. So if you wanna know a little more about this activity and how you could use it, as well as get a template, then I think you should stick around. So now, we got a roll intro. Hit it. Thanks for sticking around, guys. This activity is so awesome. And we know engagement is important, and so is movement. And the sort of old version of this had a lot of movement, a lot of moving parts, a lot of kids kind of up and out of their seats, and that was what was magical about it. Now we kind of have a little trouble with that, so we had to sort of revise it. In the old one, students were raising their hands, rushing to the board, graffitiing my wall. It was so awesome to see them just get up and do this and kind of have fun, and it was a loud, vibrant class. There was music playing. It was epic. And now we got rows and rows and rows of students. How can we get them sort of up and moving? How can we keep that energy going that we had before? I'll show you. Okay, the old graffiti activity, I'm gonna have a link up above here that you can kind of watch that video of how it used to run, and it's pretty cool. It's a preview activity of the chapter or the unit that you're gonna look at. Kids look through the textbook trying to find all sorts of juicy, detailed words. When they find one, they raise their hand, they go to the board, well, I call on them, they go to the board and they sort of fill it out, and we're trying to fill those boards with as many words as possible. And it's so fun. Like I said, I play loud music through the whole thing. It's the timer for this activity is the music. And it is just, I don't know, so energizing. But now we can't have kids going to the board, can't really have them leaving their spots. We have some digital students. How are we gonna do this? I got you covered. How I had it structured this time was students got the digital copy of their textbook, and they had to keep one hand on their head. Same with my virtual learners that they're in a Zoom meeting, so I can see them with one hand on their head. Their other hand can be using the trackpad to sort of scroll through the text and find interesting words. When they found one, what they had to do is put both hands up, and I had to call on them. And once I called on them, they clicked and filled out a Google form where they picked, which class period they're in, and then the word they're trying to fill out, right? And they'd hit submit, and then they'd hit that they want to do it again. Sorry about the bell, I'm in the school. They'd hit they want to submit again, and then they have to go back to hand on head, scrolling to find another word. When they find another word, they raise both their hands, I call on them again, and rinse, repeat. Now, I had the music playing again, so we got a little pumped up volume, and I gotta tell you, music adds a bit of intensity. I absolutely love having that. You play it a little loud. And then the other thing is music's a great timer. I don't know, it just courses through our veins. You feel that pump, that beat, and you can do little fun little things where you encourage kids to sort of dance with the beat when they're raising their hand. I gave them a bonus point if they did that, right? So I have kids dancing in their seat, of course. I'm calling on them. But then you do the slow down, right? And I pretend that some of the kids don't have their hands up, and I'm waiting for them to have their hands up. So I say nobody has their hands up. Maybe I need to give you guys a pep talk. Maybe you're slowing down. Maybe you're tired. Maybe you just don't have anything left to give. And I sort of burn some of their time, and they're like, more and more hands are going up. Now they're all their hands, and they're like, no, don't give us a pep talk. And I'm like, you sure? I mean, I'm like your academic coach, which all this silliness adds up to an experience. It's experience that they like being in your class. They like this little moment. They like razzing you back and forth. It reminds them of class periods before all of this. And so that was intense. That was fun. The music's going. You eventually then say, everybody with their hands up can go. And they all frantically go and keep going, keep going. And then the last song I play is Under Pressure. And I always tell them, that is your last song. This means you only have 4 minutes left. And I do another one of these slow pep talks where they're like, no, there's only 4 minutes, and he's talking about, and I'm saying, you feel time just ticking by. Oh man, you hear the music slowing down, like we're getting to the end of the song, and you just build that up. But ultimately, kids got to do a lot in a little piece of time. It worked with my virtual students, it worked with my in-person students, and it was a super, super fun day. So you guys can find links down below to the template in which all those words come in, and it already searches only for unique words by class period. And then it gives you another column where you can even tick off if you don't want that word to count. And then it just tells you their total, and you can quickly decide which house, which period has the most unique words that they discovered from that unit. And it's a fun little game, it's a fun little competition, doesn't take long to do, and super fun. All right guys, I hope you try this out, and I hope you take time to sort of subscribe to this channel, continue on this journey together. Thank you so much. This channel has made it over 5,000 people, and that's thanks to people like you. Let's keep on growing the channel. Let's keep on doing good work for our students. That's all I got for you guys. Take care.